The Gina and Maddie podcast.
Is it okay to stalk your own family on Find My... What is it? Find My Family? Find My... What's the app?
Well, it depends. There's like Find My Friends, there's Find My iPhone.
Yeah,
depends
Find My Friend.
Depends how you're stalking them.
Well... Good song. Look, I do it because my son right now, who's 22, and he's my only baby, he's driving down back here to the coast from Mackay. So it's taken 3 days to drive. That's a long way. It's far north Queensland.
Big drive.
So I just keep looking where he is. And when he's on tour, I haven't got to ring him and say, did you get to the airport? Because I can see he got to the airport. I haven't got to ring and say, did you get to the gig in time? I can see for myself. So for me as a mum, and especially when he was a little bit younger, it gave him more freedom because I wasn't always phoning him, saying, where are you? Because I can see where you are.
Stalking your family.
I can see you by the look of your face, you're a disapprover.
I just know at 22, I wouldn't want my mum knowing where I was, even if at 18.
What about when he was in Bali when he was 18?
Absolutely
oh my God,
not.
I had a heart attack because I could see he wasn't it.
He was on the beach for a good 20 minutes. He'd stop still on the beach. We all know what he was doing on the beach, but he doesn't need his mum to know that he'd stop for 20 minutes on the beach.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
As long as did they consent to it? They don't mind.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
They have to consent.
Yeah.
They have to consent for it to be on my phone. Look, imagine Billy is 22 and she's driving a long way, let's say from Mackay in Queensland, down, and she's only 22 and she's coming down here. You might want to know that she's safe and where she is and not want to call her all the time.
But I just think we've gone centuries doing it without tracking people and giving freedom that we don't need to stalk them. But it's a hard question for me to answer because Billy's only 10.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I think we've lost a lot of that freedom in life where we're being watched and being tracked and we're uploading where we are on our stories, on our Facebooks, and just that anonymity of knowing that you know what, I'm just doing my own thing and nobody knows where I am right now.
Too late for that now. Yeah, it's way too late. The horse has bolted.
T, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, T. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think most of those apps, we use Life 360. I think most of those apps you need to approve if they can see your location. So I think if they're approving it, then it's not really classed as stalking.
Exactly.
How old's your child?
My son is 10 now. He's just gotten a new phone and he's started to get really independent. He wants to ride his bike to his auntie's place. And we have him on Life 360 and we just find it very reassuring just so we can see and follow where he's at.
Yes.
Yeah. Our 10-year-old has one of those space talk watches and the
it's
same thing gives the lives updates
That's a good word.
for a 10-year-old.
Hi, Christy. What are your thoughts on this? Do you agree with me or Maddie?
I agree with you all the way. I have a daughter who actually installed the app onto my phone because she got sick of me calling her saying, where are you? Are you okay? Because my precious one left home at 17 to go to university in Sydney and I was absolutely petrified letting her go and I was constantly ringing her and she's like, Mum, just put this app on your phone, would you?
Yeah. And then she can just leave it at home. If she's going to go see that guy you don't like, she can just leave it at home and you're like, oh, she's safe at home. It's fine.
Maddie, we didn't need to know that,
Oh, sure.
dear.
Okay.
Don't plant that seed in the mum's brains.
I actually don't have to worry about that because I actually have her partner on the Life 360 app also. So
Wow.
That's pretty cool. I don't have Jackie's girlfriend on there.
so I don't even have to worry about that. It's just more peace of mind, especially, in this day and age. Like I heard you say, Maddie, like when we were younger, we didn't have these apps. No, we didn't. But I'm assuming our parents worried just as much as what we do as parents.
Oh, did they? I got to ride around with no seatbelt when Nan got in the car. When we had a full car, I had to get in the boot of the station wagon. I don't know. I think by the time they got to me, they were done. Christy, thank you so much for your call. We'll keep this going on our socials as well. In our stories on Gina and Maddie, we've got a poll up at the moment. Is it okay I love the wording of it. Is it okay to stalk your family and friends on Find My Friends?
Gina and Maddie.
Yeah, this is where I like to bring you some of the stuff that's been rolling around. Sometimes we do the most trending topics of the last 24 hours. Today I'm going to bring you some of the news that Suze didn't use from around the world. And I'd like to start off with beavers.
Oh. Always? Sorry.
Gina.
What? It's him, not me.
I'm pretty sure that was you. A beaver colony has saved the Czech Republic government almost $2 million.
Wait, save them or cost them?
Save them. No, beavers usually cost me money.
Oh, my God.
But this time, it has saved the Czech Republic government almost $2 million by building a dam that officials have been trying to get approved for 7 years.
Get out.
Government officials reportedly received approval for $30 million to build this dam, but were unable to acquire the appropriate approvals to build the dam in a protected area. It has to do with being a population of endangered crayfish. The project was first drafted in 2018, was halted, lengthy delays, negotiations over the land. The military uses it, some of it as, training grounds. Then they woke up one morning and a whole bunch of beavers had built this dam in one night that was going to cost the government $2 million. How good is that?
God, that's amazing.
They built the dams without any project documentation and did it for free. How good.
Go the beavers.
Shout out to the beavers. All right. We'll get to the Maltesers. We'll get to the Maltesers in a sec. Do you know Duolingo? Have you ever mucked around with Duolingo, G?
Nah.
Duolingo is the app, and I guess there's a website for it as well, where you learn how to speak another language.
Yeah.
Sad news overnight. Duolingo has announced that its mascot Duo has unexpectedly died, stating that an investigation into the bird's death is underway. It's with heavy hearts, they say, as we inform you that Duo, formerly known as the Duolingo Owl, is dead. Authorities are currently investigating his cause of death and we are cooperating fully. To be honest, he probably waited. This is funny. To be honest, he probably died waiting for you to do your lesson. But what do we know? Have you ever done Duolingo?
Oh, yeah, but I love the owl. I'm wondering if it was suspicious circumstances.
Oh, yeah. Well, there was a bit of shade thrown Drake's way on the Duolingo social media a couple of days ago after Super Bowl, so I don't know.
Maybe he got them shut down.
Yeah, maybe.
You had it taken out.
What were you trying to learn?
I was trying to learn Spanish.
Yeah, me too.
And it's like I ended up just clicking the one that I thought was right without actually learning it.
Yeah.
That's not the same, but remember when my son went to Bali last year and he learnt how to say you're beautiful in every language from one of those apps?
Did he?
Yeah.
Can you say it now? No.
You can just read it and go up to someone and go,
He only did it for that one night in the bar. And a debate about whether Maltesers taste better from the box or a bag is raging online, dividing the internet and leading the scientists to weigh in on the discussion.
Definitely the box.
Alice?
Oh, see, I was going to say the bag.
Oh, the box. I like the sound.
Why do you laugh at everything? Everything, you just have to turn it,
While many have posted the question before, the debate over the box or the bag was sparked once again when an ex-user posted a photo of Maltesers with the caption, "Still waiting for the day scientists come up with an answer." Well, scientists have come up with the answer, whether they taste better out of the box or the bag. Well, it is the box, if you were wondering. So there's an element of sound at play.
Yes.
It suggests Professor Barry Smith, Director of the Institute of Philosophy at University of London School of Advanced Study. Imagine you get to be a professor. You're at a place called the University of London School of Advanced Study and you're studying Maltesers in a box or a bag.
It's important work.
The reason Maltesers would be perceived as tasting better from the box than the packet is the sound quality of the little light round objects colliding with the sides of the box and with each other. So there you go.
See, I thought this was actually going to be a study of how you eat them because, you can, like Alice likes to suck the chocolate off. I like to let it just melt in my mouth and then go like just on your tongue. And some people like to crunch them. Some people like them one at a time. Some people like to put them all in at once. That's what it should be about.
I cannot continue talking about little black balls in the mouth.
Gina and Maddie.
I'm so excited about today's edition of Totally Wild because it's an animal eyeball special.
Fabulous.
You know how we humans have eyeballs? Well, owls...
Oh, my God, what?
Owls don't. Owls have eye tubes or eye cylinders. Did you know this?
I didn't know that.
No, honestly, it's true. They're kind of rod-shaped eyes that don't move in their sockets like eyeballs do. So instead, owls to see over there have to go... That's why they move their heads so much.
Do they have heads that can go 360 or do they go 180? Do they go 180 or 360?
This is
eyeball. Sorry, this isn't a neck rotation segment.
That's why they have to look so far because the eyeballs are just... So who knew? I did not know that.
The other thing with owls is, have you seen the owl legs? Have you seen?
Yes,
have we done this before?
They're embarrassing.
When they pull up the feathers of an owl, and you can see what their legs look like. Alice, have you seen that?
Can I see?
Oh my goodness!
I want my legs to look like that.
So you just, there's all this, like, what is
Fluff.
it? Feathers and stuff.
Yeah.
They pull them up and they're just like these two
Skinny little chicken legs.
Yeah, or
Chicken
our
legs.
Yeah.
So this one too, the colossal squid has the largest eyes in the world, measuring about 27 centimetres across.
Oh, wow.
That's like a football.
Colossal
A bit bigger than a football, maybe. Like the
Wow.
size of their eyes. They've got the biggest ones.
Colossal squid.
They must be big squids.
Big squids.
They're colossal, mate.
Well, they're colossal. If that's the size of their eye, imagine the size of their body.
Oh, my gosh.
Show us a photo.
I think...
Photos are great for radio.
Yeah, that's right. You know, people can Google it in their own time. I don't know. I don't think this is the eye, though, is it?
Oh, it looks like a bum hole.
Oh, that's not
that's
the
where the
eye.
eye
Well,
used
that's
to be.
a certain eye. It's a brain. I'm trying to find it. Oh, there we go. There's a colossal squid. No, they are huge.
Show us the big eyes.
So that's like, it's a
Imagine-
comparison to a normal squid, and that's the colossal squid.
Imagine if you were like having a little dive and then this big eyeball comes up at you.
Gross.
And then you realise there's the rest of it yet. That's might want to give you a hug.
14 metres in length is the colossal squid.
Yeah, that's
Is that
my
rounding
gosh.
up? Rounding up. Yeah.
It's
Imagine,
actually-
imagine that in your seafood basket. Oh, some
take
aioli. Oh, lemon. Thank you very
Take
much.
a lot of crumb, wouldn't it?
Fry it up.
Now, while we're still in the ocean, shark corneas are similar to human corneas, which is why they've been used in human transplants.
Get out.
Imagine.
Shark eyes.
Yes. Imagine you're looking at someone
She's giving me crazy eyes.
and you want to eat them. All of a sudden you're hungry. A worm, how many eyes do you reckon a worm has?
Oh, God.
Two.
I don't think a worm has eyes.
It was a trick question.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, because
They
their bums
don't-
are in their heads.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't
Both
know.
ends. I think they can...
Yeah.
They can either end as the front. Yes. So no else. An owl can see a moving mouse more than 150 feet away.
Oh, we're back to owls.
Yeah, back to owls. Guinea-
Back to owls.
You're really
We've run out of animals.
No, I haven't. No,
Oh, okay,
guys.
I got more.
Guinea pigs are born with their eyes open. Did you know that?
Scary.
Yeah. A
And
scorpion
they're
has...
a very delicious treat in Peru, I
Guinea
think.
pigs?
They eat,
Really?
Yeah, they eat guinea pigs in Peru. There's a restaurant somewhere in New York City where you can go and eat guinea pigs.
That's not
Oh,
Peru.
wow.
It's not Peru, no, but that's how my brain
awful.
works. You just got an insight to how my brain works, and I just went through the Filofax of guinea pig. And I was like, oh, there's a restaurant that was in the news the other day about people eating guinea pigs. And then I verbalised it.
And Donald Trump and the dogs, so he wasn't that far off, but it was guinea pigs.
Yeah.
Now, stop. Let me talk about eyes. Scorpions have 12 eyes. Box jellyfish has 24. And scallops.
Oh, gosh, delicious.
Now, because did you know I read the other day that oysters are still alive when you eat them?
Well, that's why I don't eat oysters.
Because I do.
Oh.
Because that's the only way to keep them
Cares.
fresh.
She really cares.
Well, are scallops still
Give me
alive when they
plastic straws,
eat you?
but I won't eat an oyster.
Because if a scallop is still alive when it's eating you, they have 200 tiny blue eyes.
Hang on, is the scallop eating us, or are we eating the scallop?
No, we're eating it, but it's looking at you while you eat it.
He is looking at you.
Got-
Scallop.
200 tiny blue eyes. Dragonflies have 28,000 lenses. I mean, we're not really
Gosh.
even trying. Butterflies have 1,200 eyes. I'm not even kidding. I read this somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure it's true.
Gina's been Googling again.
I've been Googling.
yeah.
But did you know, I mean, my favourite bit from that,
Okay, which one?
from the whole eye special of that was today,
Yeah.
is the owl's eyes are shaped
to
like
owls.
tubes.
3 visits to the owl.
The Gina and Maddie Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.